This is faith, fuel, and adventure. Living free beneath the open sky. Turning ranches, chasing sunsets. Keeping Jesus first in every mile. Through the mud, through the mountains, where the wild rivers run. With a heart full of faith and a tank full of fuel, our greatest adventure's just begun. So come right along, the road is calling. Welcome to faith, fuel and adventure.
Good morning, FFA family. How are y'all this lovely Thursday morning? Doing pretty good. Been up pretty much all night. Didn't sleep too well last night, but anywho, I'm up, about going about my day. It's about 9 o'clock now. I've been up since about 6. Got an early start this morning. Got out here, started messing with the trailer, trying to get it buttoned up and ready for wood. And got to go, and then thought, oh, y'all might want to see some of the progress on that, because we've been kind of doing it on the channel. So, running the house and got my stuff, and now we're back out here in the shop, and I'm gonna flip it around and show y'all what we've accomplished. So I got, y'all remember the big box that was on front? I just got it cut off. That's as far as I've got this morning. So now we've got, here's the old box over here. That's what I cut off. That's the box, and there's the lid to it is out there. But check this thing out, y'all. I don't know, I mean, I know it was a landscaping trailer and they probably kept nothing but shovels and stuff like that in it, but I'm just not very impressed with a complete solid piece of expanded metal folded around with a lid on it for a lockbox. I mean, this right here is a joke. You could hit that with a hammer and knock it off. All they got holding it on is 2 screws and a washer. I mean, it was not securing anything. I had the lid cut off of the trailer in T-minus 30 seconds with a grinder. So, yeah, I hope they wasn't putting nothing of value in it. But anyhow, this is just extra metal laying up here. As y'all know, last time we was working on the trailer, we got all the rails back in the middle. So the trailer frame itself is solid now. It is one homogeneous solid piece of metal instead of a bunch of rusty, flaky mess. So I took one of the rails that I cut off the front. Check this out. This is just this one piece now. This one piece right here, it's about 5.5 foot long. Every bit of that come out of the inside of it. Yeah, out of the inside of it. I mean, that's unreal, y'all, for a little 4.5, 5 foot, maybe a shy bit over 5 foot stick of square tubing. Yeah, I don't think there's no structure left of that piece, so we're not going to use it. We're going to chunk it to the scrap pile and use some of our good stuff. But where I'm at now, I'm building a header board, and I'm at a dilemma with it. I'm trying to decide if I want to put a angle and then go across, or if I want it just square. Now, mind you, I'm going to put a nice little plate up here, and we're going to put a winch up here to winch the stuff up with. The header board itself, there's not going to be no real tension on, I would say, because it's going to hold the roller fair lead. That's about it. The actual pulling is going to come from the plate that I put from frame to frame up here that the winch is mounted to. So it ain't got to be very, very, very strong. I mean, it needs to be stout, but it ain't got to be the strongest point of the trailer. So I'm trying to decide how I want to do it. If I want to do it at an angle, if I want to do it square. So I laid it, and yeah, I did use the little scrap piece just because it's here and it's light. So I laid it up there square. And just being honest, that doesn't look bad. That looks really good, honestly. Yeah, that is the simplest way to go. If I angle it, I'm gonna have to cut angles on both and measure and add, subtract, multiply, and do mathematicals, and I don't know if I want to get into doing all that, y'all. Not for a trailer. I think I'm just gonna do it square. I think that's the quickest, easiest, simplest solution. Hope y'all agree. If you don't, it's my trailer, so get over it. I'm just kidding. I do value y'all's opinions on some things. I do. And I love it when y'all comment on the videos and tell me y'all's opinions on things. Around here, get y'all sawed up. Oop. Bear with me, my stand ain't wanting to. There we go. It wasn't wanting to cooperate this morning. We'll get y'all on up this morning and then tilt you down. Hopefully you can see everything. And we'll see how she goes. Let's see here. We got, oop, there I am. Now we got to turn this back to the trailer. I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. It's a constant battle with me and technological things. So, got my hearing protection on today. That's new. Still got my regular readers with my safety squints, but hey, I'm good. You know, don't do as I do. Do as I say do. Wear safety glasses, hearing protection, and all that good stuff. Okay, so what I got to do now is we got to get this top. Let's get this off. We got to get this top and that top the exact same and square, so when I lay the new piece up there, it lays pretty and flat and level and square and stuff. So let me get my tape mathematical here. Back the welder up. I'm going to pull from the flat part of the trailer up. I think I'm going to go 5 inches all the way. A 5-inch gap. Well, let's see. That'll give us a 3-inch gap between the wood and that. And then I'm going to put a roller fairly there. That ought to be plenty, I think. Yeah. I think so. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. I want it low profile. I don't want it extremely, extremely tall. I'm looking for my pencil. Once upon a blue moon, I had a pencil laying here. Oh, there it is. It's over with you guys. But I don't want it really high. I want it low profile. I want it where if I put a tractor on it, just the bottom of the bucket is set up against it. I don't want it jacked up way high in the way, whereas if I need to go from the trailer, say, to the back of the truck with a four-wheeler, with a spare four-wheeler, I don't want it to be so high as that it's dangerous with ramps. I'm trying to get y'all right here. I just don't like that angle. Let's see if we can get a little more out of it. There we go. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, if I have my truck here and I needed to lay a set of ramps to the back of the truck to say put another four-wheeler on the back of the truck, I don't want it so high as to where I have to put another set of ramps to get up it. I want it where I can just go from the trailer to the truck if need be. So trying to keep that in mind. A 3-inch gap. Most four-wheelers will clear that with no problem. They'll climb right up it with no problem. So I think that's what we're going to go with. So we're going to cut this off at 5 inches all the way around. I'm just about there on both of them. Now the problem, the hard part is going to be keeping it squarely 5 inches on this cut all the way around. So I'm going to have to get my little handy dandy speed square out and mark it all the way around. And then I'm just going to have to cut it all the way around, because there is about a 1/16 of an inch difference in height from here to here. Because where I had to fix some of this side rails, it raised it up just a skosh. So, all right, 5 inches. Just taking just a tad bit off there. Okay. Now let's find my speed square. It's back over there with y'all. Y'all just keeping all my tools over here or something? Y'all don't like leaving them where I put them. Y'all bring them. I see how y'all. All right, you won't hand it to me, but you'll sit there and laugh at me when you got it. That's how all my friends do me. All right. So let's wait. Okay. That lower R. get this done on these marks, oh, just line back up and meet back around the front side. Okay. Survey says they do. Look at there, I did it right. All right, let me do this other side. This other side's a little tricky because I'm telling you, it's close to 5 inches how it is. Barely see this marker. I need me a good white pencil, but I can't never remember when I'm in town to buy me a nice white pencil. Okay, I'm just going, yeah. All right. Cut this off, make some noise. We'll be right back. Hey! Out where the gravel meets the winding pines, sunrise breaking through the Carolina sky. Steel in our hands, dirt on our boots, built by grace and old hard roots. The engines roaring down a back road trail, campfire stories where the strong prevail. Every mile's another page to ride, walking by faith, not by sight. Through the valleys, over every hill, God's been leading and He always will. This is faith, fuel, and adventure, living free beneath the open sky. Guys, I was sitting here thinking as I was getting my stuff together here and figuring out everything I wanted to do, getting all my tools together to weld these last little pieces in, I got to thinking about welding and kind of putting a comparison together on what it could be with, you know, looking at things with God and with Jesus or whatever. But I got to thinking about where it talks about, you know, in the Bible it talks about, and I think it's Ecclesiastes 4:12. It says, if I prevail against one, then two shall withstand him, and a cord of three is not easily broken. If I quoted it right, I might have messed it all up, but y'all get the picture. It's saying one can't do a whole lot, two can do a little more, but a cord of three is not easily broken. That's kind of the same thing as with welding metal. If you think about it, this piece of metal, it can hold a lot of weight. This is thick steel, it can hold, but it has a limit. It has a strength and limit. But if you take another piece, thicker piece, I'll just use this for an example, and you weld it to it, now that piece of metal can withstand way more pressure. But it takes a process. It takes some fire, and it's not one piece alone. It has to have another piece to be that strong, and it has to go through a process of burning it in. You have to remove the impurities, remove all the trash, the garbage, and that's kind of like us in life. Alone, we can only do so much by ourselves. We can't save ourselves, and we need Jesus. He's got to come in, and we got to weld ourselves to Jesus. And then once we do that, there's a cleaning process. Just like we would take slag off when we get done welding. We'd clean the metal before we got ready to paint it. We'd prep it. Same thing when Jesus comes in, we attach ourselves to it. He starts showing us things we have to cut out of our life. We need to clean out of our life. And we have to get rid of it. And it's 1 Peter 1 Peter 1, where it talks about the trials of your faith being, let me look it up. Hang on. The trial of your faith being more precious than gold that persists through the fire. So the fire, your faith is more precious than gold that's been tried by fire. But just like that gold was tried by fire, you being welded with Jesus was tried by fire too. You welded yourself to Jesus. Now he's showing you things to get out of your life. That fire's coming in and it's purifying you. It's cleaning you up. It's getting you close to him. And then next thing you know, here comes another believer or another person off by themselves, and they're needing Jesus. And they come to you and they weld themselves to you and to Jesus. And the same thing happens. They're alone by themselves and weak. But when they come together with you, they're strong. Their faith is held up by your faith, which is held up by Jesus' faith, and we're all one family. And that's the way we're supposed to be in the Christian faith. We're supposed to be helping each other, and we're supposed to be welding ourselves to Jesus and drawing ourselves in. I don't know, maybe this is just how my brain works, but when I was putting this metal together, I got to thinking about it, and I was like, you know, this one piece of metal that I've got here can't haul a truck. It can't do nothing. I mean, you know, you might could put it against a bumper and push a truck with it at best, but you wouldn't haul it down the road. But if I take this one piece of metal and I weld it to this second piece of metal, and this third, and this fourth, and this 10th, and this 20th, next thing you know, I got a big trailer. And then I add some wood to it, because we're not all the same in life. See, all this metal is the same, but all this metal can't achieve the whole purpose. We've got to have the metal. We've got to have the springs. We've got to have the rubber on the tires. We've got to have the wood for the decking. It takes everything to make it one, just like in life. It takes all of us to do it together. We're all different. We're different colors. We're different characters. We're different people. But we all come together in Christ. And in Galatians, it tells us there is no longer Jew nor Greek, Gentile, slave nor free, male nor female. We're all one in Christ Jesus. And that's the thing we really need to remember. When we start looking at, number one big thing today is the color of our skin. When we start looking at people sideways because they're a different color than us, y'all, that ain't right. That ain't Christian. And I don't care which side of the fence you're on with this. If you're judging somebody by the color of their skin, or you think you're above somebody because they're a different color than you, you are dead wrong, my friend. And that's putting the color of your skin before Jesus. That's worshiping the color of your skin. That's thinking because I'm white, I'm superior, or I'm black, I'm superior, I'm Mexican, I'm superior. That ain't right, friend. We're all supposed to come together. And when we are one in Christ, there is no more of that foolishness. There's no more of that mess in life. We are one body under Christ. And we have to come together and we have to work together, because the world is dependent on us. And just like it takes many pieces to build this trailer that I'm building, it takes many of us from different backgrounds and different walks in life to reach the whole entire world. But the world needs us. Just like I need this trailer to haul stuff down the road. I need this trailer to haul junk to the scrapyard to clean up my land. I need it. If a truck breaks down, I need this trailer. The world's dependent on us in the same way. They're broke down on the side of the roads too. And they're dependent on us to pull ourselves together and go bring them in and bring them to Christ and take the word to them and get them what they need. So think about that today. I know this kind of was jumbled up and maybe didn't quite make sense in the beginning, and I might have messed it up a little bit. That's just how my mind works. And I hope that I pulled it together, and I hope it made a little bit of sense to you today, because the most important thing, like I've said time and time again on this channel, to me, is getting the love of Jesus out there to everybody. So that's kind of, I was sitting here getting ready to do this, and I just thought about that, and I said, thank you, Lord. There's an opportunity to tell somebody about Jesus on my channel, and that's what I aim to do every day. I love you guys, and I want that the utmost thing that would make me happy is to find out that somebody on my channel came to know Jesus because of something I said. That'd be a reward enough for me, friend. That'd be worth more than any amount of money in this world, is to know that y'all are going to be in heaven with me when I get there. Every one of y'all. Love you. I'm praying for you. We're going to continue on with this project. Fixing to set you on a time lapse, like I said. We're going to weld that side in, weld this side in, and then we're going to call it for today. Your boy's leg is killing him. I've been out here way too long. I've took a couple breaks, but I've still been out here too long. I've been out here for 2 hours, and that's just too much on my leg at once. On concrete, y'all know I'm all crippled, man. I can't handle it no more because of my accident. But, you know, y'all pray for me. I'm praying for you. But we're going to get this done, and I've also got a doctor's appointment today, so y'all pray for me. Y'all pray that I have a good report, because it is a very important appointment about my leg and whether or not we're going to talk about amputation. So I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, I need some relief because it hurts a lot, but I don't know. I'm praying. So yeah, y'all pray for me too, and let's get this thing done. All right, guys, I got that side all welded up. Whew. It was a job. It ain't all that pretty. I'm just gonna be honest. It's not. It's kind of ugly. But hey, maybe I'm not a welder. Maybe I'm a grinder. It is what it is. It'll hold till it fails. But I'm gonna get it cleaned up. I'm gonna get this other side welded in. I'm not gonna make y'all watch all that because that just takes too long. Even with a time lapse, this video will be 40 minutes long if I just record everything. So I'm gonna cut it off for today for here. I appreciate y'all watching. I thank you for your support. I hope you've enjoyed my content. I'm trying to up the amount of content coming out. I hope you're enjoying it. Let me know in the comments, please. Somebody comment. Just tell me something. Prove to me that y'all are watching these videos. Because I've not yet got but 1 or 2 comments. Y'all slack. Just slack. I need comments, people. Interaction. Likes, shares, subscribes, comments. Let me know you're there. You ain't got to comment nothing hard. Just say, hey. That's all. I'll say hey back, probably. But let me know if you like it. You know, talk crap to me. Tell me, tell me what I'm doing wrong welding. I'm open. I'll listen. I'm telling you I will. And I don't care how silly you make the comment or how crazy you come at me. I know I'm not perfect. I know I don't do it right. It ain't nothing new to me, so you're not going to hurt my feelings. But, yeah, do that for me. Comment, let me know about that. Let me know what y'all want to see. What's some more content y'all see? Y'all seen what I've done so far. Tell me what's your favorite things, what's your least favorite thing. Tell me what you would like to see me do. Something fun. I don't know. What's a subject in the Bible you want to learn about? Ask me some questions about the Bible. What's one thing that's always troubled you about the Bible? Let's talk about it. Get it out there. But anywho, I'm going to cut this short or cut this off. I'm going to get this done, and I'm going to go in the house and get my tail washed because I got a doctor's appointment to go to, and I will pick y'all up on the next one. I love you. I thank God for each and every one of you and all your support. Remember, tell somebody about Jesus, and have a blessed day.